Good morning. This is Margaret Fetty at the University of Sewing at the Tailored Fit, and I want to welcome you to our Saturday morning Facebook Live. And Saturday mornings, what we do is spend time showing you wonderful fabrics, showing you maybe notions or patterns or a variety of things that we have to offer you for sale and maybe how you can use them. So this morning's going to be really fun. I have just gotten in this beautiful new line by Juicy Juice, and it is Entwine. And when you go online to our website, which is universityofsewing.com, you're going to see all these brand new fabrics. And this spot that we're in right now is it's kind of our feature fabric of the week, something we've gotten in new, something that's really exciting and wonderful that we want to show off. But you know what's the best part of this? Is this came in time for our Valentine's Day sale. And our Valentine's Day sale is 25% off everything on our website. And if you want to come into the store, it's also everything in our store. Now, I want to qualify that we are not putting on sale at 25% off our Bernina and Bernina sewing machines or their cabinets and accessories. Next month, look for that. Maybe not 25% off, but look for a sale. So what I want to tell you about, though, is that if you go online today, tomorrow, or Monday, you can get 25% off of everything else. And we don't offer sales like this very often. And it is a really good time to get your wide backs, to get your fabric for, your solids. I don't almost ever offer anything off on our solids. So this is a great time to go and look for your basic notions, to go look for your basic fabrics that you've been thinking about. We want to rotate some stock here. We got a lot more coming in the next month. I want to make sure that we have space for it. So I'm hoping you are going to go online. You maybe pick up that Japanese fabric that normally you think is a little bit pricey for you. This is a great time to buy it. Those African fabrics I showed you last week, yes, they're included in this sale. So if you saw one that just made your eyes pop and you were just like, oh my gosh, I have to have that, but you thought maybe it would be too expensive, it's not now. So go online or come into the shop. We have everything at 25% off except for the sewing machines and cabinets and their accessories. So let's talk about some of these fabrics. Now this is really interesting. Right now, from what I'm hearing from my quilting friends, because most of you realize I kind of focus more on clothes myself. And part of the reason I love this line is that it just looked like something that could be used for both quilting and for clothes. Well, it turns out that using a variety of textures right now in your quilts is really big. And these are really interesting because, for instance, this particular fabric has stitching going through it, much like if you were doing sashiko work or you were doing any kind of hand stitching. It's just a really, really lovely fabric. The colors are amazing. There's something here for everybody. In whatever color palette you typically wear, we have some amazing greens, both in kind of a nice, more of a grass green, and then we've got some electric greens, and we've got teals, we've got actual real blues and purples and reds. We've even got some grays and blacks. And so we're going to come over here and I'm going to show you some of the ideas I had for doing this. You quilters, I know you will figure out amazing and wonderful things to do with them. I recently saw someone who did a quilt using these fabrics, and Kim, you did a gorgeous job on it. So this, let me just tell you what this is right here in front of you, just so you know. We've been working really hard to put together some fat quarter bundles for you. You know that sale I just told you about? Fat quarter bundles, you can get them on sale. This is a great time to do that. Look how beautiful these are. We've got things from RJR. We've got the Aboriginal fabrics from M&S Textiles. We've got some crazy fabrics. This one line is called Cattails, and we've shown you a video of us unboxing it, but it's really fun with all these wonderful cats, and they're fishing and they're riding bicycles and they're doing all kinds of fun things. If you like cats, that's really great. But we also have some batiks. We have some 5x5 charm squares, some layer cakes. Look online and see what we have, and you know, get your little shopping list together. Now, if you're not comfortable shopping online, you don't like doing it because you're worried about, you know, is your credit card going to get hacked or anything like that, you know what you can do? Go online, look at our pictures, and there's a ton of different things there for you to look at. Go through it, write down the numbers that are associated with the item, call us up. We can do it over the phone. You don't have to do it just online. And if then when you're here in town and you just want to pull up, call us. We'll go ahead and drop it in your trunk. No contact, you're in good shape. Now, for those of you who feel more comfortable coming in, we would love to see you. Gosh, we miss you. So if you want to come in, you can come and see the colors and see all the fabrics and get exactly what you want for your next project. So let's get back to Entwine and Kaleidoscope by Allison Glass. Allison Glass put out a wonderful group of fabrics. She's got these lovely stripes, which I think are just really, really lovely. And this is yarn dyed. So you're going to end up with some really beautiful colors here. And she's made this line where it all goes together. And you know who else works with Entwine with Juicy Juice's fabrics? There's some more of his fabrics right here and right here. And right beside it, I have got the kaleidoscopes. And they all really work together. The colors are wonderful. And that kind of makes sense because Juicy Juice's fabrics and Allison Glass's fabrics are all done by Andover. These are all woven, yarn dyed. They're really gorgeous. They have a beautiful drape to them. So they're going to do some things really well that maybe our typical cottons for quilting aren't going to do. So I'm going to show you some patterns, and I'm going to show you some fabrics and show you why I think these will work so well. Now this is Cashmerette. It's her Harrison shirt. We carry these patterns, and she's also got another one that's a really cute top called Springfield top. And I was thinking, you know, it is such a pretty pattern, and we could do something lovely. Now, you know, you have to maybe have the right colors, but we have this particular stripe, which actually I've made out this particular fabric in several different colors. I've done some summer pants out of this, capri style pants, but I wanted to show you the lovely drape of this fabric. It drapes really well. It washes up really pretty. It does shrink some, so get a little extra. But it is really a nice weight, nice and drapey, perfect for the springtime and summer into the fall, where you can make yourself some pants or some tops. So let's go ahead and show you some of the other. This is Entwine by Juicy Juice, and this is even softer. Now the cording that goes through this one makes it just a tiny bit more structured, but this one, I can imagine a really cute summer dress out of this. And look at that, how beautiful that drapes. It's just really, really fun. You could gather this up. Look at those beautiful, it's really soft and nice. Feels really great in your hand. Pretty, pretty colors. Can you imagine a little girl's sundress out of this? Or could you imagine doing a nice top for yourself? I'm going to show you some other patterns that I think will work really well with this fabric. We've got some Friday Pattern Company patterns. We've got this really cute little, the Joan Trousers. Look at those. They're nice and wide leg. They've got an elastic waist on them. Excuse me, I fibbed. No, it has a traditional like fly front and traditional waistband. I was thinking of another pattern. But this pair of pants, I'm going to turn it around so you can see this cute little wide leg. It is really adorable. You can go ahead and put pockets in it. And wouldn't this nice soft fabric be perfect to do one of those pairs of pants? Or you could do something like this dress, the Hughes dress from Friday Pattern Company. I think doing something like that out of one of these gorgeous solids from Kaleidoscope would be amazing. They show it in kind of a linen. We have plenty of linens that you can look at for that too. Then we have the square top. The square neck top from Friday Company really is cool because it only takes about 1.5 yards worth of fabric, no matter what size we're looking at. I was pretty shocked at how little fabric it takes. The only thing I'd say about that, though, is some of us might not want it this short. So you might want to make it just a tiny bit longer if you're a more mature figure, like me. So I wouldn't want the top quite that short, but a lot of you might. And so this is the perfect fabric or perfect pattern to use that really special fabric, because that's what's going to make this top really cool. It's got very, very simple lines. Get a really amazing piece of fabric that looks great against your face, and then you're going to have a gorgeous top out of that. Now, I have some other patterns. Now, I was telling you how wonderful this stuff drapes and how beautiful it is. You know, we've got, for those of you who maybe those oranges aren't the right colors, look at this gorgeous denim color. This blue looks so pretty on so many people. And that blue is got just enough structure, but it's soft enough that these next tops I'm going to show you from Sewing Workshop would be amazing in this fabric. And you know what you can also do? You can combine things. For example, this gorgeous shirt, this Franky shirt, this big kind of just loose top, which is perfect to wear, and you could put a tank under it, and you could almost wear it like a jacket. So you could go with something as heavy as a soft canvas, or something as lightweight as one of these soft Entwine fabrics. But the way it's made, you could always take the collar and do something more interesting with it. It's really cool. I like that pattern a lot, and I actually have a piece of fabric in mind for that. Then we have this really cute top. It's called Bells and Whistles shirt, and it's got a lot of really fun features. It's got this really wonderful front with a tie to it, and then it's got these sleeves that are just super interesting. And or you could just have a rolled up sleeve that could be down to your wrist, or roll it up or not. And how cute, we have those stripes that I was showing you earlier, and they show it in stripes. It would look really cute. And you don't have to have it so dull and just black and white. You could have it in much more interesting colors. Now, this particular pattern, you can take advantage of like a lot of different fabrics right here. You could use one of these fabrics right here with this wonderful cording. And this particular fabric is called Mariner's Cloth. I couldn't remember. It's been a while since I made mine. But you could do the Mariner's Cloth out of this. Then you could take one of the complementary colors and do this color block top. And would that not be just the cutest outfit ever? Come in and I'll help you pick the colors that are just right for you. There's some other really cute tops that I don't want to forget to tell you about. The cottage shirt. This cottage shirt, we already have it put together in a kit. So you can already have the fabric, the buttons, everything ready to go. Then we have this wonderful Brunswick tunic. Look how cute this is. And can't you see it in all of these fabrics? I mean, my gosh, it would be so pretty. And if you wanted to, you could do solids, and you could also color block this out and do something different on this bottom. That could be super cute. Or just a band right here and here. Do those stripes right there and do the rest in a solid. Wouldn't that be a fun top? So, last couple of ideas I had as far as clothes go. We have this beautiful Artesian pants, something soft and comfortable. Now, they show it made out of quilting cotton, which is just fine. But I will tell you, I think these would be so much more comfortable in something like the Kaleidoscope or Entwine fabric because it's softer, or maybe even a cotton lawn. I think that would be really wonderful. And then this other top, and again, they show it out of quilting cotton. And this is the gathered back top and tunic from Indigo Junction. And while it's really cute out of the batiks they show here, the fact of the matter is, if you started off with a fabric that was a little bit softer, like a rayon or one of these fabrics I'm showing you today, I really think that you would find that it'll be a more comfortable top and much prettier and probably much more flattering. So we've got all these fabulous fabrics, and maybe you are seeing a quilt out of it. Now, what I will tell you is that fabric's a little more challenging because of how soft it is. But if what you do is you keep it in nice, simple pattern like this, this would make up into a gorgeous quilt out of any of the Kaleidoscope or Entwine. It would be absolutely lovely and just simple enough that you're not going to struggle with the piecing. I've got a couple of other ones that I wanted to show you just so you could have some other ideas. One could be this wonderful one. It's called About Face. These are all from Villa Rosa Designs, and we carry a bunch of them, but I like this pattern a lot because you can really spend some time making those fabrics pop. If you have a special fabric that you really just love the design, these nice big squares make it really so special. And it really focuses on the fabric itself. And again, Seashells by Villa Rosa Designs is another great idea. You take all those stripes, you can take and set them on corner if you wanted to. That would be really fun, and it would make a really interesting design. But then you could use all of these fabrics and it could turn into something really amazing. So I don't want to discourage any of our quilters because these fabrics will work wonderfully for this, but I also want to encourage our clothing sewers so that you have some wonderful ideas. I hope that this gave you some jumping off points. I don't want you to forget that today through the end of the day on Monday, and by the way, that sale doesn't end till midnight. We are doing 25% off of everything. Kits, thread, you know, what do you need? Do you need sewing machine needles? Right now is a great time to stock up. We want to get you all taken care of, and you can call us at 812-323-2665. And by the way, somebody called us just a little bit ago, and you probably got the answering machine. We're not open till 10 o'clock, and it's only 9:47. So we'll be open in just a couple minutes. I didn't have somebody else to answer that phone. I apologize that you called and you didn't get us. Try again here in about 10 minutes and we'll answer the phone. But I wanted you to know we're here. We want to make this a wonderful shopping experience. We are wearing masks in the shop, so you should feel safe with that. We're also sanitizing things. So thank you so much for being our customer. Please come in and see us. We really miss you. And don't forget, you can go online and shop at universityofsewing.com, or you can call us at 812-323-2665, and we can take your order over the phone. Don't let the computer issues discourage you. We can help you through that, and we can answer any of your questions. And for example, one of our customers wasn't sure what amount of fabric to buy with one of the patterns she got, and she did it all over online, sent me an email. I asked her a couple questions, and now I know exactly how much fabric to cut for her. So we are here to help you. We love answering your questions. I know that sometimes in the current circumstances, it's really kind of challenging. We don't want you to feel challenged. We want you to feel like you have somebody in your back pocket that's here to help you. We're here to do that. Everyone have a wonderful Saturday. It looks like it's going to be a neat day. I think we're going to get a little bit of snow flurries, but not any real snow until later in the day. It's going to be a wonderful day to kind of look through the computer and pick out your next project. So we'd love to help you with that, and I hope that you will come and see us soon. Have a great day, everybody.